Hey, yo, welcome to this episode where I will be taking you through on how we are going to come about doing successful triangular arbitrage trades. Are you ready with me? If you are, go ahead and give a like to this video because you need to. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, so what is triangular arbitrage? Oh, let's start with arbitrage in itself, okay? So that we'll now dovetail into what triangular arbitrage is. I'll start by giving you my own definition and then I'll add the Chrome definition, okay? Yeah, so arbitrage simply means, yes, buying low and selling high. Yeah, just like the way you'll go to a warehouse and you pick different quantities of maybe an outfit, at a very ridiculous price, and then you take that and go sell it for premium in a premium store. That's what it is. You buy low and sell high. So let's go to the Chrome definition, which says it's actually taking advantage of different prices in different markets. Okay, so that's where we're going to slot in triangular arbitrage. Because when we're talking about triangular arbitrage, it involves at least three coins. Okay, so we're going to break this down. But before I continue, I want to let you know that we just launched our ebook. We just launched our ebook called 5 Mega Strategies. Yes, and in this book, I documented my 5 most important strategies or parameters or steps or whatever you want to call it that's going to guarantee you more than 85% win rate in your trades. Now, to get this ebook, yeah, it's coming not just only by itself, it's going to come along with a video for you to really, really understand the concepts, because it's not only that I documented this, I'm also going to give you another video to go along with it so you really will understand. You can click on the link in the description, right, to get access to this ebook for a ridiculous price. Yeah, of course, go ahead and do so right now. All right, let's get back into talking about triangular arbitrage. Back to triangular arbitrage. What is that exactly? The reason why it is called triangular is because it has three coins. Okay, so when we are looking at three coins, it could also be called rectangular. It can also be called pentagon. Why rectangular? It could involve 4 coins. Why pentagon? It could involve 5 coins. But let's just go simple, okay? So it's called triangular because there are 3 coins involved, and we're taking advantage of different prices in different markets, okay? So now, the first kind of coin is what I call the base coin. Yes, the base coin is like the coin which you're going to use to buy the coin, okay? That is most times USDT, just like you can see ZIL, USDT. USDT is the base coin, right? Because most of us have our capital in USDT or BTC or ETH or BNB. So we have the base coin that we're going to use to buy it, right? Then we have what we call the target coin. The target coin is the ZIL, like you can see right here. Okay, that's the coin that has the profit potential within it, which we take advantage of, and then we can now sell to a market that has a higher price range. Okay, so then we have what we call the profit coin. That's the one we're going to sell this particular pair to make our profit. So let's take an example. Let's take a good look at this ZIL USDT. Let's go to the charts first of all, because we want to go to the compare markets. Click on compare markets, and just in case you don't know how to do this, I mean, some of you may be wondering, where are the compare markets? Let me go back so I can show it to you. You go to the charts, right? Then you come to where it says more at this bottom here. Let me show you with my magnifier. There's more. Yeah, and then you click on it, and then it brings you to where you can click on compare markets. We're going to talk more about compare markets in another episode, but I just want to show you what I mean by the base coin, right? The target coin and the profit coin. Look at this. So as you can see here, let me increase this so you can see it very well. We have the ZIL ETH, we have the ZIL USDT, we have the ZIL IDR. Of course, if you don't know, IDR is like a fiat, so we're going to leave that out. We're going to focus on just 3 coins, which will be the USDT, the ZIL, and the ETH. Okay, so what is going to be our base coin? Now, the base coin is the one that actually has the lower price. Yes, it's a lower price because that's the one you're going to buy it, right? Yeah, so you can see here that ZIL USDT is the one that has a lower price pair. That is a lower price pair. So definitely we're going to use USDT to buy ZIL. Do you get it? Now, ZRL, because it is, you can see it shows up in all these three markets. It's the target coin, the one that we're going to use to make the money, the moolah, right? Just type moolah in, in the comments, okay? So that's the target coin, okay? So target coin means that that is the one we're going to use. We're going to buy it and sell it off, okay? Then you can see ETH, ZIL ETH. ETH is the profit coin. That's where we're going to sell it to make money. Don't worry, I'm going to explain everything to you bit by bit so we will understand. But before we go into doing the actual plan for the trade, something that's very, very important that you must take note of is your capital requirements. Because before you start any trade, you must decide how much is going to be your capital. How much are you willing to invest? Now, don't forget, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Everything here is just for entertainment purposes and, of course, to share with you my passion, right? So please do your due diligence before you take any trade, all right? So, but I want to just share with you, right, what has to do with, the quantities of the coin. Now, don't forget, we are buying from a lower priced peer in a market, and we are selling to a higher price peer, in another market. Just understand that. That is what arbitrage is. We are buying low and selling high. We are taking advantage of the differentiation in price in these different markets. We're more or less like bargain hunters, right? You get the point? So let me take you to where we're going to do the calculation, because you see, a lot of people don't know how much they should be putting into a triangular arbitrage trade and what's going to help them make more profit. Now, QED, what's going to help you make more profit is the quantity of the pieces. Yes, of course, the more capital you have, the more money you're going to make. So I'm going to just go into my calculation right now. But before I go ahead with that, now look at this. This is ZIL. The price of ZIL is less than 1 cent. It is 0.00547. So it's obviously less than 1 cent. I would advise, if your capital is lower, maybe lower than 100, about 100 or maybe 50, go for prices that are very low, that are less than 1 cent. That is my own special wisdom to you, and I'm going to show you why. But if you have, multiples, a lot of money to spend, no problem, you can use any coin. Because if you come over, let me show you something. If you come over to markets, you see all these coins, you can make money with it. Yeah, as long as, I'm talking about, when I say make money with it, you can actually make money with it in triangular arbitrage, in spot trading, or in inter-exchange arbitrage, right? But what we're focusing on in this video is what? Triangular arbitrage. So any coin here can work for you. But like I said, it's important you know what your capital requirements are. So let's just take at a minimum, let's take a little quantity of capital like $100. Let's assume you want to spend $100 for your trade. I'm going to show you, using the calculation, why you should choose a smaller priced coin and not a higher priced coin if your capital is not that much. Let's get back here. So we're using ZIL, for instance. It's 0.00548. Now, but there are other coins you can use. Let me show you other coins you can use. And of course, these are coins that are listed on 2 or 3 markets, right? We could use another coin, like ADA. It's a good coin, right? I'm going to show you where it is listed so you can see it. Let's go to the compare market and you'll see what I'm saying. You can see it has a lot of markets, loads and loads of markets. And this is really important because if you can see a coin that has many markets, there are many opportunities to be able to latch onto, right? So if you take a good look at the price of ADA, and you can see that it's actually 45 cents. That's 4514. In BNB market. In the BTC market, it is 4501. In the ETH market, it is 4504. You can see different prices. So if you want to take a good look at it, what will be the lowest price? I'm trying to find the lowest price. We have 4505. Seems that's the lowest price. Okay, let me look at it. I would suggest, please, if you're trying to do triangular arbitrage, forget about fiat, like EUR, like USDC. Just forget about that. Just go with other ones. Okay, you can do USDT with other ones. So USDT is 4503, and its ETH is 4505. BTC is 4501. So it looks like ETH is winning. Oh, let's go to BNB. What is BNB? 4515. It's winning. So we can see here that USDT is like the lowest price and the highest price is BNB. Let's check again. ADA USDT is 4505, and we can see that ADA BNB is 4515. Wow, those are my two picks. So why am I looking at that price? Let's look at it. In USDT, it's actually what? 4498. That's the lowest price, right? But look at the price. The price is like about 45 cents. Compare that to a coin that is less than 1 cent, that's 0.005, right? So let's go into my calculator and do the calculations. So I'm currently in my calculator right now, and I'm going to show to you and prove to you that you should use smaller price coins to make more profit, because that's going to give you more pieces. Okay, but before I go into that, let's go back and check what the profit margins of each of those coins are. ZIL USDT and ADA USDT. Let's go check it out. So for ADA USDT, we'll go back to the compare markets. Don't forget, you go to click on the charts, go to more, and click on compare market. So don't forget that we said that ADA USDT looks like the smallest price. It's 4501, 4502. But look at here, we've got BNB, ADA BNB as 4515. So if I take that and subtract 15 from what? 2, that's like 12, right? So we're going to have to use, okay, see, this is 4516 now. 4516. Let's go back and see what ADA USDT is 4505. That's like we have 0.001, 0.001, right? So let's go and start with that. So we've got 0 because 0.4501. Is it 4505? Yes, 4505. So let's put $100. How many pieces would we have divided by 0.4505? Remember, so that means that this is the price of ADA, right, that we saw just now, and we have 221 pieces. So 221 pieces, 0.97, right? So let's just assume that that's 2 to 2 pieces, right? Let's just take 2 to 2 pieces. So 2 to 2 pieces times, remember, let's do that mathematics together. It's 0.4515. Let me use that, minus 0.4505. What do we have? You can see that is 0.001 times 2 to 2. So we're going to equals times 2 to 2. Okay, interesting. So that means if we look at it, we have 22 cents as profit. So that means if we do $100 trade with ADA, buying on USDT, selling to ETH with the right conditions, which I'm going to explain to you in other episodes, you will probably get a 22%, 20, not 22%, 22 cents profit. Okay, now compare it to ZIL. Let's go to ZIL. So we're back to ZIL right now, and we always have to keep on checking if there's any profit margin between these particular coins or where they are placed inside of the different markets. So let's quickly check to be sure that it's still profitable, because if it's not profitable, we're not going to use it, right? So let's go to compare markets and let's see what we still have here. Wow, the prices have disappeared. I mean, there's no there's no profit here, so we definitely cannot use this one, but it's a smaller price coin. So let's go ahead and look at another coin, because you see, you always have to be checking this. Let's go back to the markets. Now, don't forget, ADA is 45 cents. We have already established that, and we have already seen that if you do that with that trade, you will get 22 cents. Okay, but let's just look for another smaller coin. Let's look for another smaller coin. Let's look for another smaller coin that's not as, okay, let me check for it. Okay, let me look at ARPA. ARPA is actually 0.014. It's not as small as ZIL, but let's see whether ARPA can still give us more profit, because you see, taking a smaller price coin can give you more profit. So let's go and check the compare markets, and this is what the work that you have to do with every time you're trying to get triangular arbitrage, right? So let's check and see. We have 0144 and we have 0143. Okay, there might be something here. 0144, 0143. All right, let's go and check. So that's 0143 is a cheaper price, and that's what we're going to use to calculate, right? So here in the calculator, we will calculate and see whether that's going to give us more profit or not. So that was 0.0143. Okay, don't forget it was 0144 for the profit. So that means like we have zeros, three zeros and one, right? So if we remove that profit, let's do this together. That would be 0.0144 minus 0.0143. So we have this as the profit. Okay, so we will go ahead and use $100 for this trade. Let's just say $100 divided by 0.0143. Okay, we can get 6,993 pieces. Okay, 6,993. That would be 6,993, right? Multiplied by 0.001. Am I right? No, 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 I'm wrong about that. I really am very, very interested in getting profit. Okay, that's 69 cents. Okay, not bad. Let's just say 70 cents. So can you see that if I do $100 trade with ARPA, I would make 70 cents. Okay, but if I go ahead and use ADA, which is a higher price coin, I would make 22 cents. Does it clarify a lot of things for you? That's why you should go for cheaper coins. Cheaper coins will give you more profit because it's about the number of pieces that you get. And now, to the very big question, how do you get signals? How do you get signals for triangular arbitrage? So let me reveal to you how you are going to begin to get consistent triangular arbitrage and inter-exchange arbitrage signals. Are you with me? If you are, say yes. And if you want to know, say, I want to know. Okay, so let me share with you. So I want to present to you a way that you're going to begin to get very consistent triangular and inter-exchange arbitrage signals. Now, we've got a wonder tool, right? That if you subscribe, you'll be able to get triangular arbitrage and inter-exchange arbitrage consistent signals. So you are going to get 7 days login access to this wonder tool that we are going to give you the login details for you to be part of. Yeah, you're going to join our team and you're going to have access, 7 days login access. Then the wonder tool, you're going to get the recorded tutorials. We did very, very intensive and comprehensive classes where we showed you how to use this tool. Not only that, you're going to get the copy of my ebook for free. Yes, the 5 mega strategies and our full training program videos. And what's even much more cool is that you're going to get 2 live mentorship classes for us to pick live trades together. That's where the big magic comes in because we are going to be doing this together. Yes, I want to be able to give you the one-on-one training that helps you to pick all these beautiful trades, not just only for triangular arbitrage. Yes, this video is about triangular arbitrage, but also for inter-exchange arbitrage. That's what this deal is about. And you're going to have 2 of such mentorship classes with me to take you through this tool and how to pick the trades and for us to evaluate and do everything that is necessary for it. So the link is in the description. Let me stop talking so that you understand what this is about. Okay, thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we're going to be looking at the 3 V's. The 3 V's, and I know you don't want to miss it. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure that you share this with your friends and family, and we'll see you in the next class. Take care.